underneath your hips. Bend your knees slightly, relax your shoulders, and imagine that piece of string really lengthening your body all the way up to the ceiling. Put your hands on your hips and find our neutral position. So if A is to the front and C is to the back, we're finding that B, neutral position. And you can see that I just tilted my pelvis, my hips forwards. And from here, you can squeeze your glutes and engage your thighs. Put one hand on your rib cage, one hand on your tummy, and take 2 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you exhale, imagine that resistance band pulling around your abdominals. One more, in through the nose. And exhale, out through the mouth. So keep that there, keep that resistance band tightening around your tummy. Arms by your side, take your head out to the side, lower down, chin onto chest. Up through the other side, lower down. So all in your own time. If you've been sat at your desk all day or you have a stiff upper neck and shoulders, just hold that stretch to either side for a little bit longer. And one more. Bringing it back to center, looking up to the ceiling and down to the floor. Up to the ceiling, down to the floor, and one more, up to the ceiling, and down to the floor. Keeping your chin onto your chest, bring your arms around in the semicircle in front of you, and pull them forwards. So stretching up the neck, shoulders, top of the back. Exhale, bring your arms out and squeeze them behind you. And again, inhale. And exhale, open the arms. Do that one more time. Bring it in. And open up. Exhale. Arms are coming down by your sides. We're going to go into some shoulder rolls. So backwards first. And 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Coming forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Arm rolls, reaching up and back. That's 2, 3, 4. When you follow the arm around with your head. 5. Keep your core engaged. One more. And same arm comes forwards. Really twist that torso round. Adding a bit more mobility. 7, 6. 2 more. 7 and 8. Arm comes down, the other one comes up and reach behind. So 8 to the back, 8 to the front. You can be responsible for your own counting, seeing as I am not very good at counting. I think I'm 5, 6, 7, and one more. 8, bringing it forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Okay, standing with your feet directly underneath your hips. Bend your knees slightly more than usual. Shoulders relaxed, palms come out wide to the side. And you're twisting the upper body only and leaving your hips where they are. See if you can get a little bit further round each time. And one more on each side. And coming back to center and lifting up. Okay, you're going to be lifting one knee up, over, out to the side and touch down either onto that foot or put your hands on your knee, okay? So off you go. 1, shoulders nice and relaxed, back nice and flat. 2, 3, so stretching out the groin, opening up those hips. 5, 3 more. 6, 7. Last one, we're going to hold it. So it's up to you whether you want to put your hands just above your knee and hold it, pull those shoulders back, make sure your back is flat, or you can go down onto the floor depending on your flexibility. Make sure your head and your neck are in line with your shoulders and your back. Lifting up and over onto the other side. Keep breathing. And one more on each side. Really sit into that stretch. And one more on the other side. Okay, dragging that leg back up again. Feet directly underneath hips. We're going into our squats with our lateral leg extension to one side and then the other side. So sitting back into the squat, imaginary chair, pushing up, squeeze the glutes, leg comes out to the side. That's 1, we're going to do 8. And 2. Squeeze, 3. And 4. So think about your posture, engage your core. 4 more. 5. Excellent. 2 more. 7. 1 more. Coming down. Push up. And 8. Great. Right, half roll down. Feet underneath hips. Roll the shoulders forward. Chin onto chest. Arch the back up towards the ceiling as much as you can. Keep your knees slightly bent. Put your hands just above your knees. Tuck your chin into your chest. And feel that C-shaped spine up towards the ceiling. From there, you're going to pull your shoulders back and bottom back into a flat back position. Again, keep your head and your neck in alignment with your back. From here, you're going to squeeze the glutes, arching back up again. Chin goes back onto chest. And roll. Last thing to come up is your head. Roll the shoulders out. 2 more. Roll forwards. You're working the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Roll to your knees. And pull back. Squeeze the glutes, coming up. Roll. And one more time, coming forward, chin on his chest, arching up. And pull back. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders come forwards. Rolling up. Last thing to come up is your head. And then roll the shoulders out. Get ready to go down onto the floor. Feet directly underneath hips. Let gravity take your body weight over your toes and just hold it there for a few seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands out onto your mat. And you're going to lift your bottom up towards the ceiling and try and get your heels to touch the floor behind you. So stretching out those calves. Up to the ceiling. From here, you're going to start pulsing those legs, driving the knees down towards the mat. Nice and gently. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes come in towards you, heels come out to the corners of the room. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite way round. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Okay, and pull back into the calf stretch. Can you get your heels to touch the floor? So know that wobbling from side to side. Walk your hands back towards your toes and lift up into a hamstring stretch as you roll back up the body, nice and slowly. Last thing, come up with your head, roll the shoulders out. We're going down again into prone, and you're going to do your 8 leg lifts, all in your own time. Make sure your bottoms are down, hands underneath shoulders, engage your core, and in your own time, 8 leg lifts. You can pop your knees down onto the floor, just make sure your pelvis is tilted forwards. Then when you've done your 8, pull back into the calf stretch, and then slowly walk your hands back towards your toes and roll back up the body, roll the shoulders out. Just going to move my screen a little bit so you can see my mat. There we go. Okay, so 1 minute on, 30 seconds off. We are going to be doing, where is it? Here we go. The training begins. Right, slightly new one. We're doing a roll down, but we're doing a roll down slightly differently. So we start our roll down in a squat. And from here, I want you to have your arms out. And the idea is that you're in a rocking motion the whole time you're doing this. So you're walking out into prone, and as you come forward, one knee comes forward into like a mountain climber. Then you're coming back and you're sitting into a squat. You then come forward, the other knee comes into your chest as a mountain climber, and you walk back into the squat. It is quite tricky. If you need to have a rest, then have a rest. We're going to do that once and see how we feel. So feet underneath hips. Sit back into the squat. 3, 2, 1. So coming forwards into prone. One knee comes into chest. Hold it. Slowly walk back into squat and hold it there. And again, you're rocking forwards into prone. Make sure your bottoms are down. Other knee comes forwards. So it's kind of like a fluid movement. As soon as you enter that squat position, let your body rock itself forwards and come back into that mountain climber. Excellent, nice and slow. Don't rush. The hardest thing to remember is which knee you got into your chest the last time. And back. Excellent, great control. 3, 2, and 1. Finish it there. The next one we are doing is the same squat positioning. We're walking out into prone. You're going to do 4 shoulder touches, and you're coming back into the seated position. As you rock forwards, you can pop your knees down and do the same thing. Up onto your toes and walk yourself back into the squat. So it's completely up to you. Make it your own. Work within your means. Have regular rest intervals if you need to. Okay. Wait for the music. Quite a long rest. So nearly ready. Okay, so you just get ready. We're going down into the squat. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're rocking down into prone. Align yourself. Squeeze your glutes. 2, 3, 4. Walk yourself back into the squat. Hold it. And rock forwards. Hands onto your shoulders. Engage your core, squeeze the glutes. Hold the squat. All in your own time. Don't rush. And rolling down. Excellent, keep it going, nearly there. 3, 2, and 1. Have a rest. Now, if you have your band and you want to use your band, pop it around your thighs. We're staying on our feet and we're going to do some squats. You can use a weight as well if you want to. I might just use a lighter dumbbell and hold it like a goblet. I'm really dry throat today. So you are squatting down. As you come up, squeeze the glutes, leg comes out to the front. Squatting down, leg comes to the side. Squatting down, leg comes to the back. And you squat down and repeat on the other leg, okay? We're going to do that once and then we'll change it around slightly for the next round. So get ready to go. It's up to you whether you want to have a weight. Mine's only a very light one. So feet underneath hips, posture, shoulders relaxed, core engaged. So getting ready to go. Really tighten those tummy muscles. 3, 2, 1. So squatting down, hold it, push up, leg comes to the front. And squat down, push up, squeeze the glutes, leg comes to the side, and down, hold, push up, squeeze, leg comes to the back. Other leg now, we're coming down, push up, squeeze the glutes, leg comes to the front, and back. Excellent, all in your own time, don't rush. Over halfway, and behind, other leg, coming down, push, squeeze, and down. Squeeze those glutes as you come back up standing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're uneven on our legs. We're going to do that once more through. Make sure you start with the leg that you didn't just finish on, and they should be equal. Grab a drink at any point. Quite warm out today. Okay, so I think I need to start with my left leg. Keep your weight close to your chest if you have one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down into the squat. Push up through those legs. Coming out and down. Push up, squeeze those glutes to the side and down. Push up and behind and down. Coming up, other leg to the front. Push down. Up, really drive through those legs as you come back up. And behind. We're over halfway. Squeeze. And down. Push through up to the side. And down. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop that weight down. Okay, so take those bands off. We're going down onto the floor. We're going to do some pelvic floor. So pop the ball, if you have one, between your knees, and we're going to do some squeezing. Right, we've done this one before. It's called the corkscrew. So for the first one, we're going to use the ball, and the second one, we're going to have a go at adding a weight to it. So find your neutral position on the mat, tilting the pelvis up towards the ceiling and down towards your mat. Legs come up to the ceiling. From here, you are circling your legs down towards the floor and up towards the ceiling. And then the opposite direction, down towards the floor and up towards the ceiling. And you're squeezing that ball between your legs as much as you can. Okay, so there's 1 minute of that one, and then we'll change it up a little bit for the next one. So, lying down, find your neutral position. Legs come up to the ceiling. Hands by your side, you can have them out wide. Completely up to you. Let's get ready to go. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with squeezing the ball and then lowering those legs down. Doesn't matter how low they go. The main thing is you don't have any pain in your lower back. So that you don't need to go near the floor. You're still working your abdominals. Keep squeezing the ball between your knees. And those inner thighs tomorrow will be a little bit sore. Exhale as you bring your legs down towards the floor. You're over halfway. Keep squeezing, don't forget. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay. The next one, we're still doing a corkscrew like, but you can add a weight to it if you want to. Now, you can either have your weight up to the ceiling and you'll end up doing little circles, or you can try having your weight just on your chest and you'll be able to have slightly more balance. What I want you to do is do exceptionally slow circles, really, really slow one way and really slow the other way. If you can, as you're going out to the side, you can hold it and then follow through with the circle, okay? Making it a little bit harder. So, again, find your neutral position. So weight up towards the ceiling or onto your chest with your elbows beside you. Have a go at both and see what works for you. The one towards the ceiling is even harder because you have less pullback, so you can slip to the side, but just be careful if you're going to the ceiling. Off you go. More control. Really slow. Any lower back pain, put the weights down, find neutral position, and go again. So you can see that with my weight up to the ceiling, my circles are really stalled. Excellent. Oh, my hip flexors start to hurt. I don't know if anyone else gets that. So you're like very top of your thighs and trying to keep your legs straight for so long. Over halfway. Keep it going. And breathing. 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest if you need to. Oh, okay. We won't do any more abdominals yet. We'll go back onto our feet. Okay. So, if you want to use weights, you can use weights. You don't have to use weights. But if you do have dumbbells, you can pop them by your sides. We're going to do 1 minute on one leg and 1 minute on the other. All we're doing is thinking about our posture, core engagement. Coming down into the lunge, and as we come up again, you can either drive forwards, knee comes up, that was a bad example, knee comes up in front of you, optional, you can come up on your toe. Otherwise, you can lunge down, come up, squeeze the glutes, and come up onto your toes from there. Okay, so there's 2 options, lunging down, bringing the knee forwards and coming up onto the toe, or lunging down, coming up, and coming up onto your toes from there. Completely up to you. You can have a go at doing both and see what works best. So there's a lot of concentration, a lot of balance, a lot of control. Really the idea is that you don't have your leg really far back. Just keep them nearish each other. Okay, ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. So down into the lunge, coming up, squeeze the glutes, knee in front if you want to, up into the toe. See, I wobble all the time. You need to have a focus spot. Squeeze the glutes, coming up and down. Nice and slow. Coming up. Really engage that core. It'll help you balance and not to fall. Now, one leg will be better than the other. So if you're working your dominant leg first, you might have a bit of a shock when you get onto the other leg. But it's okay. Because we're going nice and slow. Squeeze. Coming up and down. Excellent, guys. Keep it going. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the legs out. We're going on to the other side. Grab a quick drink if you need to. Very thirsty today. Okay. So I'm using my less dominant leg now. So we'll see how wobbly I am. Weights by your side. Shoulders relaxed. Keep the core engaged. Posture. Coming down into the lunge. Hold it. Push up. Coming up. Ah, see? The less dominant leg is so difficult. Really building strength up in those legs. Power. Again, have that focus spot. You're over halfway. And down. Keep it going. Breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Okay. So we're going to do some Superman now. Usually we do them on our hands and knees and we come forward, opposite arm, opposite leg. Sometimes we come out to the side and back again. Now, if you want to do this on your knees, then go for the lateral leg and arm extension. If you want to have a go at doing a full Superman, you are in prone. I think I'm going to do a really bad example. I know this already. You might want to have your legs slightly wider, coming up, hold it, and then slowly lower down. If you start to wobble a lot, come onto your knees. But have a go at a little challenge. I put with weights here, and I think I was actually having a laugh to myself because there's no way that I could go into a full Superman with weights. But let's have a go and see how we do with this one. So hands underneath shoulders, extend one leg behind you if you're going up into full Superman. 2, 1. So concentration, opposite arm, opposite leg. Slowly lower down. Make sure your bottom doesn't rise to the ceiling as you do this. You might want to start, if you're on prone, just with the arms. So one arm, then the other arm, then a leg, and then the other leg, then maybe both. Very difficult movement. Right, you're halfway there. If you need to drop to your knees, then do so. Remember, slow, control. Three, 2, and 1. Bring that back. Okay. Next one, we're going to be in that same Superman position as that. So we're in that box position. You can either do this in prone or in box. You're threading through. We're going to hold it and pulse the arm a few times and come back. Threading through, pulse the arm. So it's almost like when we're in 100 and we're doing 100 arms like this, threading through, pulse the arm and back. If you're up in prone, you're coming through, pulsing the arm a few times and back again. It is quite tricky, so if you need to drop down to your knees at any point, then do so. If you're in full prone, you'll be working your obliques like crazy, so it's going to have quite a burn. So really straight arm pulse. Don't do it all flimsy because you won't get the same effect. Okay, hands onto your shoulders. Extend one leg if you're coming up into full prone position. 3, 2, 1. So threading through, hold, pulse, coming back, threading through. Don't hold your breath. And coming back, threading through, and pulse. Straight arm, and back. This is a core burner, this one. Oh, I want to pull your shoulder on one side. And then come up to one side. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Okay, have a bit of a break. It's quite difficult, that one. We're going on our sides. Now you can use a weight for this one if you want to. We're lying down on our arm, so your head is resting on your arm. We've done this before. You can have your weight if you want to up to the ceiling. You don't have to. And the idea is that you lift both feet off the floor and you're going to reach up towards your foot and slowly lower it back down again. Don't put your feet on the floor. You're keeping them up there for the whole minute, okay? Lifting up 1, reaching towards the foot, and then slowly lower back down again. So 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other side. Like I said, you don't have to use a weight at all. Again, working these obliques. So get comfortable on the floor. Bring your legs slightly forwards if you have, what am I saying? Curve in your lower spine. Weight to ceiling if you're going to have a weight. Engage your core. Squeeze your glutes, and I'll tell you when to lift. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Reaching up. Hold. Really slowly down. Up and hold. Really slowly down. Exhale as you go up. And down. Exhale up. Inhale when you're there. Exhale as you go down. Keep it going. You're over halfway. Excellent. Ooh. Exhale up. Feel the burn. Lower down. 3, 2, and 1. We're going over to the other side. Come over this way. Okay, arm out on the floor, head resting on the arm. Bring your feet slightly forward if you need to. I don't think I can use a weight for this side. Dodgy shoulder. Okay, I'll tell you when to lift your feet off the floor. So squeeze your glutes, engage your core. 3, 2, 1. Coming up and reach. 3, 2, 1. Slowly back. Exhale up. 3, 2, 1. And down. Exhale up. 3, 2, 1. and lower down. Big breath in, exhale, over halfway. The longer you crunch up towards your toe or that leg, the more you'll be working your obliques. And lower back down, up, and lower down. Crunch up, 3, 2, and 1. 4. Okay. Right. Next one. We're going to do 2 lots of the bicycle. Now, the first one I want you to do is just a standard, the bicycle movements. And then obviously you can slow it down near towards the floor. If you want to, with that one, you can add a weight up to the ceiling. The second one, you're going to cycle your hands as well. And you're going to crunch up, cycling, and you're coming back down again. Crunching up with your arms and your legs, and then back down again. Okay, so that will be the second minute. You don't have to lift your head off the floor if you don't want to. So the first one, you can use the weight. And then the second one, we're cycling with our arms and our legs. So find your neutral position, legs into tabletop. Check that your knees aren't too close to your chest with the palm of your hand. Weight up to the ceiling if you want to. And off you go. So start pedaling. And the slower you go and the lower you go, the more you're working. Try and have a go at flexing the foot, pointing the toe. See if you can feel a difference with each one. And extend that leg in front. Breathing. It's hard to do like a specific inhale, exhale with this one because your legs are moving too quickly. 20 seconds left. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug into your chest if you need to, because we are cycling or pedaling our arms, and we're going to be pedaling our legs for the next bit. Oh, okay. Deep breath. Let's get ready to go. Feet in tabletop, legs in tabletop even. Check your positioning. So your optional crunching up and going down. You don't have to crunch up if you don't want to. Just start pedaling the arms, pedaling the legs, and then slowly lifting your upper body up. You can hold it, and then slowly lower that down again. Slowly up. And then slowly back down. So arms and legs. You can have a go at reverse as well. If you reverse it, it feels bizarre. Keep it going, guys. We're so nearly there. Legs are hurting now as well. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees. Woo. Okay. We're going to do something a little bit more relaxing now. So grab your ball. We're going to do some roll-ups. So the first minute, I want you to have the ball over your head. It's going to come forwards. You're going to crunch up, roll the ball down towards your feet, and roll it back down again. That's the first minute, okay? The second one, you're going to do the same thing. So rolling up, and as you're seated, I want you to twist to one side, twist to the other side, and roll back down again.
Okay, so lots of abdominals tonight. So lie on the mat, ball above your head. Engage your core, and as you come up, squeeze the glutes, because as you squeeze the glutes, it helps you to lift your body off the floor. Exhale as you're coming up. Don't hold your breath and swing your arms up. Off you go. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. Coming up, nice and slow. Roll the ball forwards towards your feet. Nice stretch there. And roll it back. So you can hold that stretch for as long as you want. Exhale. Coming up. Rolling down. You're halfway there, so it doesn't matter how many you're doing in this minute, just how well you're controlling that movement, enjoying the stretch, working that spine through the mat. Four, three, two, and one. Just roll it back. Enjoy the rest. Ready to start the next one. So you're coming up to seated, twisting from one side over to the other side, and coming back down again. So it's not a strenuous one. All above head. 4, 3, 2, 1. So coming up. Exhale. Sitting up nice and straight. Over from one side. Squeeze the ball if you want to make it a little bit harder. Squeeze the ball between your hands. And slowly roll down. Ball comes behind head. Coming up. You're over halfway. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Just finish that off. Keep holding onto the ball. Because we're going to do, we've got time, unfortunately for some, to do some side planks, and we're going to thread the needle with the ball. It's up to you whether you want to have your bottom knee bent and come up, and you can have one maybe up to the ceiling, not up to the ceiling, to the side, and up, thread through, and up. Actually, we're all going to have our bottom leg bent and the top one lifted, because we'll be working our glute at the same time. If you're struggling with the glute activation with this leg, just pop that knee down on top of each other, okay, and into a kneeled side plank. But you'll feel your glute working. So elbow underneath shoulder, bend the bottom leg, and the other leg is going to be lifted up towards the ceiling. So one leg extended, ball in one hand, ready to go. Sorry, Ted, he's still scared of the ball. How many years, Ted? 4, 3, 2, 1. So coming up, lift the leg, thread through, hold it. And up to the ceiling. Thread through, hold, up to the ceiling. Thread through, hold, up to the ceiling. Try not to let that leg dip like I just did then. Thread through, hold, up to the ceiling. Any point you need to readjust, do so. The leg is going to feel very heavy. Nearly there. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Ouch. Right, other side. Other side, other side. Then we're going to come up and do some squats before a cool down. So again, elbow underneath shoulder, bottom leg bent. Ooh. Get ready to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. So coming up into side plank. Keep your leg raised. Top leg is raised. Breathe in. Excellent. Up to the ceiling. Follow it through with your head. Just watch the ball. Halfway there. Just heard her then. She said halfway there. Very close now. Don't let that leg dip. Stay nicely on the floor. Oh, so heavy. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, okay. Next one, we are on our feet and we're going to do some squats with the ball between our knees. So we're working our inner thighs and our pelvic floor at the same time. Apologies, very thirsty. So the idea is that we're going to do a squat and hold. As we squat down, we're going to hold it. And I'm going to tell you when to squeeze your ball and hold it and when to release it. Squeeze the ball, hold it, and then release it, okay? I mean, it's going to feel like quite a long time, but think of the goodness of what it's doing to your pelvic floor. We'll have no more accidents after this. Very good for the glutes, strengthening the thighs. So get ready to go. We'll think about the posture. Can't see me. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Core engaged. Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. So coming into the squat. Hold it. Ready? We're going to squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze as hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Your legs should be shaking when you get to the end of that squeeze. Off we go again, and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Ooh. Okay, ready to go. And squeeze the ball as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Take the ball away. Shake the legs out. We're going to do that one more time. It's a killer, but it's very good for you at the same time. Give you a bit of jelly legs. Woo, okay. And we'll do a cool down after this. So this is our last exercise, everyone. So let's get ready to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. So sitting down into that squat. Okay, ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release.
So many squats this week. Okay, last one. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Shake those legs out. Woo! Okay, cool down. Oh, inner thighs might be a little bit sore tomorrow, but you've worked them really hard. Okay, let's get some cool down music on. We'll start from standing, see as we all are in standing anyway. Right, let's release some of that tension we've built up. Just going to move my screen a little bit. Okay, you stand with your feet together. Point your toes out to the corners of the room and align your heels so your feet are directly underneath your hips. Melt the knees, melt the shoulders, and imagine that piece of string lengthening your body all the way up to the ceiling. Put your hands on your hips, find your neutral position. Squeeze the glutes when you're there. Head comes out to the side, lower down, chin onto chest, and up through the other side. Lower down, all in your own time. From side to side. So let yourself relax. Okay, head comes back to center, looking up to the ceiling and down to the floor. Up to the ceiling and down to the floor. One more time. Up to the ceiling and down to the floor. And as your chin's from your chest, bring your arms around in the semicircle in front of you. Exhale, open up, squeeze the arms behind. And one more. Exhale, bring the arms open wide. Put the palms of your hands on the bottom of your back and squeeze the elbows in towards you. Release that down, arms come up to the ceiling, into the triceps stretch, so pulling back the elbow. Keep your knees slightly bent, don't lock the joints. Up to the ceiling, drop the other one down, put it in towards you. One more on each side, up to the ceiling, drop it down. Up to the ceiling, and drop the other one down. Release that down, just do a few shoulder rolls to the back and a few to the front. Okay, pop one arm out in front of you, one arm goes on top of the other arm, and we're twisting the upper body from side to side, leaving the hips where they are. And coming back to center. Legs out slightly wider than usual, toes to the point and pointed to the corners of the room. And you're going to come down into our weird kind of sumo-like position. And your elbows, if you're super bendy, can go into the inside of your knees. And you're just rocking it from one side to the other side, nice and gently. Okay, toes come to center, hands come onto the floor, and pull up into hamstring stretch. And again, toes out to the corners, we're rocking from side to side.
Last one, toes to centre, up into hamstring stretch. And then slowly roll up the body and roll the shoulders up. Going down onto your mat, let gravity just take its weight over your toes and slowly walk yourself out onto your mat and drop the lower body down, lifting up into the lower back stretch. And squeeze the glutes to enhance the stretch a little bit more. Lifting your bottom up into the sky and bring it back into the child's pose. Reaching forward. Okay, coming up onto all fours, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. I want you to arch the back up towards the ceiling. And release it down. So all in your own time. Squeeze the glutes, use that spine up towards the ceiling. And then slowly lower down. One more time. Squeeze the glutes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release that down. You're coming up onto your knees when you're ready. Put one leg out in front of you at a right angle. Hands on your hips and tilt the pelvis forward. So you should be able to feel a stretch in your thigh. Put one hand onto the inside of your knee and reach back. Release that down. Other one comes out in front. Hands on your hips and tilt the pelvis forwards. One hand on the inside of the knee and release that. Okay, release that down, back into box. Tuck your toes under, and I want you to push yourself up towards the ceiling and go back into the calf stretch. Excellent. So from there, bend your knees, don't let them touch the floor, and push yourself back up. One more time, bend the knees and push yourself back up. Walk yourself back towards your feet and slowly roll yourself back up the body. And roll the shoulders up in your back and finish off with a couple of deep breaths. So one hand on your rib cage, one hand on your tummy. Close your eyes if you want to, go to a nice place. So in through the nose. Exhale, out through the mouth. And one more.